Welcome to the party, pal. Movie Hoarder News is back, and I've got a doozy of an episode for you with tons of movie collector news. Let's kick it off with the new on-sale items, thanks to blu-ray.com. Here at the top, we see Tom Cruise, Days of Thunder, $11 for that on 4K. That's a huge deal. Looks like the Rocky collection is $17.99. That's a pretty good deal. I don't know if that's Blu-ray or DVD, to be honest. I'm guessing it's Blu-ray because it's on Blu-ray.com. Then we've got 30 Rock, the entire series on Blu-ray, $55. That's a great show. If you guys have never seen 30 Rock, highly recommend 30 Rock. The Silence. This is a recent Martin Scorsese film. I love this film. I love the book. I just picked this up. I've been waiting to see this on Blu-ray for a good price. $10 is a beautiful price for that movie. That's a gorgeous film. I highly recommend that film. Then I really love this Warner Archive quadruple feature here. The Setup, Out of the Past, Gun Crazy, and Murder on My Street, or Murder My Suite. Let me look. Yeah, Murder My Suite. That looks great. $35 is a little steep for that, but those are all good movies. Foxy Brown, $14. That's a really fun film as well. By the way, that Lake Powell thing, that's just girls in bikinis kind of posing. So keep that in mind if you're interested in that type of material. This is something that's really exciting to me. I'm a big It's a Wonderful Life fan. I would say it's probably my favorite film of all time. This is the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray and digital copy of it. $28, $29. Essentially, that is a must grab. Especially, it's a nice steelbook. It looks like it's got little red accents on it, and I love that new artwork. I'm definitely grabbing that. Now, if we go a little further, we have a new film, Relic, from IFC. I've heard good things about this film. It's $18. Looks like there's another bikini compilation there. Notzilla, not sure what that's about, but it looks like a silly take on Godzilla films. I think that might be enjoyable. Oh, that Classic Monsters Blu-ray set that I did a review about early in the physical media exercise series. It looks like that's available for $50. Good deal. Let's see. Going down, Porgy and Bess. I believe that is the opera. The Tolkien life story movie. Wasn't too interested in that, but that is now available for $18.58. Doesn't seem like a deal to me, but I'm not sure what this food is right here. I don't know what that is. That doesn't look like a movie to me. Something else I want to bring to your attention here is Wes Craven's Summer of Fear, starring Linda Blair. I had no idea this movie existed, but you know I snatched this film up right quick. It is $12.81 on Amazon. Highly recommend you pick this up if you're a Wes Craven fan. That sounds like a fun watch. It's about witchcraft and, well, it involves Linda, so gotta catch that. Then this is a really fun film, The Beast and the Magic Sword. Armando Macabro put this out. It is a Paul Naschy film. I grabbed that a while ago. I talked about it briefly on a physical media exercise as well. That's a really fun film. I really recommend you snatch that one up as well. Then lastly here for today's deals, Lorenzo's Oil, $17. Galaxy Express, Galaxy Express, $9.99. That is a film. It's a 50-minute film. It's not the TV show. Scrooged, if you don't have Scrooged on Blu-ray, this is a classic, a Christmas classic, $10. Not bad, not bad. Bombshell is now at $13. Not bad. And this is the new Monkey King film. Is this? Yeah, this is the one with Donnie Yen and Chow Yun-fat. So it's got a great cast. If you don't know the Monkey King story, I think that's a great place to start. And that is the Blu-ray deals for this week. One company that I have been aware of but have not focused any of the Movie Hoarder news on is Eureka. They are a UK company. So for me, I don't have a region-free player, so I don't really buy their stuff, but I do love the stuff they're putting out. And I know a lot of you folks do collect their stuff, so let's take a look at what they have for October. Here is their October lineup. First of all, those are amazing. I love these slips. 976 Evil is a classic 80s horror film. Sleepwalkers is a not-so-classic, was it 90s? I believe that's a 90s film. I don't know Grange Hall. I think that's a series. And then The Bride with White Hair is a masterpiece. That might actually be the movie that makes me convert completely to just a region-free player and grab that. I can't wait to watch that. Let's take a look at this. Eureka have announced their October 2020 lineup today, which will feature an outrageously enjoyable 80s horror from Robert Freddy Krueger England. He directed that, by the way. Stephen King's supernatural thriller about the small-town exploits of shape-shifting, incestuous, psychic vampires. One of the best swordplay fantasy films ever made, and the next installment of one of the greatest children's TV shows of all time. That's funny, I've never heard of Grange Hall. Director Robert Englund dials up a gothic tale of high-tech horror in 976 Evil, co-written by Brian Helgeland. Oh, I love Brian. Oh, he's a great. He's written some great movies. Well, there you go. L.A. Confidential, Mystic River. He also did A Knight's Tale, and featuring incredibly practical effects work from Robert Kurtzman and Howard. Incredibly practical. That's a weird way to phrase it. That seems like cheap. More like featuring incredible. Anyway, sorry. Robert Kurtzman and Howard Berger. Eureka Classics is proud to present 976 Evil on Blu-ray for the first time in the UK, available 19 October 2020, featuring limited edition O-card slipcase and collector's booklet. Stephen King's Sleepwalkers, starring Brian Krause and Machen Amick, I love Machen, is a classic horror story that takes a perfect Norman Rockwell... here we go. We got another typo. Normal Rockwell town. Look, it's not me. It says it. Normal Rockwell town. Okay. Perfect Norman Rockwell town, and turns it inside out. Making its debut on Blu-ray in the UK, Eureka Classics is proud to present Stephen King's Sleepwalkers on 19 October 2020, featuring the slipcase and collector's booklet. Now this one is really exciting. This is from Ronnie Yu. He directed Bride of Chucky, a whole bunch of other movies. Ronnie Yu directs this highly operatic fable based on a well-known martial arts novel, with Leslie Cheung and Brigitte Lin as doomed lovers caught in the crossfire of warring clans. With beautiful cinematography by Peter Powell and over-the-top action sequences, The Bride with White Hair is one of the best swordplay fantasy films ever made, and I 100% agree. Eureka Classics is proud to present the film, a brand new 4K restoration in its UK debut. That's amazing. Available the 26th of October, slipcase and collector's booklet. And last but not least, due to the outstanding success of the previous Grange Hill series releases, Eureka is proud to announce the release of Grange Hill Series 9 and 10, available to own for the first time October 19th. The box set features all 48 episodes. Okay, cool. I don't know anything about it, but that's interesting. While we're here, Eureka also has its November lineup, and it looks quite exquisite. Actually, this H-Man and Battle in Outer Space set came out recently. I forget who put it out. Actually, maybe Kino. But this specific double feature is already available in the States. We don't have that beautiful slipcase, though. H-Man is one of my favorite movies. Such a wonderful movie. Mothra, it's probably my least favorite kaiju movie, to be honest. It's just... I mean, Mothra is barely in it. He's mostly the little larva, the little worm guy most of the time. He's only the moth for like the last 10 minutes, if that. And then Paul Lenny's Waxworks. That is a gorgeous film. That is a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece of a film. I really want that. Let me read about this lineup here. Let me just go specifically to the works here. Waxwork, I'm not going to pronounce it in German, was the final film Paul Lenny directed in Germany before striking out for Hollywood and making such classic films as The Cat and the Canary, The Man Who Laughs, and The Last Warning. I recommend all three of those movies. Its sophisticated melding of genres was in fact what inspired Universal's Carl Laemmle to invite Lenny to come to Hollywood in the first place, as Laemmle was hoping to capitalize on the emerging comedy horror craze of the 1920s. Yet, Waxwork is, at heart, a pure example of German expressionism. Its stylized sets, designed by Lenny, fantastical costumes, chiaroscuro lighting, and startlingly bold performances are paragons of the cinematic movement. Are paragons and contribute heavily to the film's lasting appeal. That was a long sentence. As there is no surviving original negative of Waxworks, this newly restored edition, a joint effort by those guys, is composed of contemporary prints and additional film materials from archives around the world. The elements, including English intertitles, were scanned in 4K and then restored in 2K, presented by the Masters of Cinema series and Flicker Alley in a special Blu-ray edition. There is an option of 2 new scores to accompany the film, and the first print run of 2,000 copies will be presented with a limited edition O-card slipcase and released 16 November. That was a lot of details for that one. Mothra. One of the most iconic Japanese kaiju, Mothra has appeared in over a dozen films. Presented here is her debut, a gloriously vibrant piece of filmmaking that forever changed how kaiju would be produced in Japan. Psychedelically colored and an intelligent, benevolent protector as its lead kaiju, Mothra was radically different from every other monster movie that had come before it. That's true, and it remains a classic in the genre. The series is proud to present Ishiro Honda's Mothra on Blu-ray for the first time on home video in the UK. Limited to 3,000 copies, and you get a hardbound case. Oh, interesting. A 60-page perfect bound collector's book and reversal poster. I still don't know what perfect bound means. If you guys know what perfect bound book means, please let me know in the comments below. Travel back to the days before CGI, when special effects were real and the results were spectacular. A sci-fi double featuring I don't know if the special effects were real, but I think I know what they mean. Featuring director Ishiro Honda's extravagant space adventure flicks, The H-Man and Battle in Outer Space. They will be released on Blu-ray for the first time on home video in the UK. Home video. I can't believe people are still using that term. Honda and special effects wizard Eiji Tsuburaya bring these wildly colorful kaiju eiga to life. They're not kaiju films. Both films are cult classic Japanese sci-fi gems which simply cannot be missed. Released 16 November. And features a slipcase limited to 2,000 copies. Okay. Well, there you go. That's what they've got going on at Eureka for the months of October and November. Fright Rags has dropped its September 2020 previews of coming attractions, and there's some beautiful shirts here I want to share with you guys. So, here's what's coming up in the first half of September 2020. Coming September 4th, of course, some John Carpenter Halloween goodness. There's the Boogeyman Club. That's pretty awesome. Then this is a reprint, I believe, of that Halloween shirt. These two have been, I believe that's a first time on TV. Oh, I love that. That's a very cool shirt. Of course, Lori, you get Totally, and a glow-in-the-dark version. I guess it's the same thing, but this one just specifically glows in the dark. And Shape Socks. Love it. And then there's a new a new motion enamel pin, to be more accurate. I love that, him popping out from behind the hedge. That's fantastic. If you collect pins, that's one to get. Halloween 2 is coming out as well. It was a really cool one. This is a first time on TV shirt. That's really neat. That's a reprint. Okay. That's awesome. And then a Halloween 3. A bunch of goodies here. Halloween 3 Season of the Witch shirt with Mr. Tom Atkins. You got the socks, the Shamrock logo, and the masks. Then you have that's another one, first time on TV shirt. That's awesome. Friday Night Movie, 11 p.m., Halloween 3. That's awesome. I guess that's a whole series of like first time on TV shirts. And then an enamel pin for Silver Shamrock novelties. Coming September 9th. Get ready for this. Tales from the Dark Side, officially licensed. I believe this is the show or the movie. I'm not sure. This might be the movie. But looks like Tales from the Dark Side, Trick or Treat. I believe that's an episode. Tales from the Dark Side, spine-tingling stories. The dark side is always there waiting for us to enter. Waiting to enter us. Ooh, creepy. That's a great cover. Oh my god. That is an amazing, amazing shirt. Then, of course, this is the TV show then, because that's the barn and that everyone knows from that really creepy opening credits. Tales from the Dark Side, that's the covered bridge to hell. And it glows in the dark. That's awesome. That's probably the one I would get because it's so random. You would only know if you know. And then a really nice super stitched Tales from the Dark Side hat. Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay. September 15th, a little more trick-or-treat action. I'm glad they're dropping this stuff before Halloween. You get an all-new activity book with crayons. Now this is potentially a must-grab for my kids. Look at that. Oh, man, you got the trick-or-treaters there. You got the crayon. Oh, that's so awesome. A coloring book with Sam and the gang. Then they're going to reprint this Sam shirt. Then you got some really cool throwbacks to the chilling, thrilling sounds of the haunted house. This is the chilling, thrilling sounds of Trick-or-Treat. Sam's Halloween Rules. I love that. Wow. That's a really kind of obscure reference shirt. That's one of those, first time on TV type of things. In my mind, that's sort of in the same ballpark. That's beautiful. Then you've got this really nice trick-or-treat shirt that, you know, if you don't know what that is, you probably will just think it's a Halloween shirt. But it's a really fun design. I really like this one. Always check your candy. It's in the kind of baseball ringer shirt. I like that. And that one glows in the dark. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I like the little glow-in-the-dark details. That's great. And then lastly, a Sam, I guess, hat? I don't know if this is a trucker hat or not, but just, I guess it's an artist rendering what the cap would look like, but that's the design. There's going to be a little bit of a lollipop there on the brim for you. I was alerted to this by a fellow subscriber, and it blew my mind. Now, keep in mind, this is a Mill Creek Entertainment box set, but I'm still intrigued. Hammer Film Ultimate Collection 20 film set. Look at that cover, guys. Look at that beautiful cover. Oh, wow. That is just epic. See, I would love to have a shirt of this. Okay, let's find out about this. It's $110. For more than 4 decades, Hammer Films' unique blend of horror, science fiction, thrills, and comedy dominated countless drive-ins and movie theaters. Enjoy this massive collection from the darkest corners of the Hammer imagination, featuring 20 cult classics from the infamous Hammer Studios, produced in the 50s, 60s, and 70s, available together for the first time in high definition. Not really for the first time, but whatever, I'll let that go. The series, the box set includes The Revenge of Frankenstein, The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, Curse of the Mummy's Tomb, These Are the Damned, The Old Dark House, The Gorgon, The Snorkel, which I have no idea what that is, The Maniac, or just Maniac, Die, Die, My Darling, Scream of Fear, Stop Me Before I Kill, Never Take Candy from a Stranger, Cash on Demand, The Stranglers of Bombay, The Terror of the Tongs, The Pirates of Blood River, The Devil Ship Pirates, The Camp on Blood Island, Yesterday's Enemy, and Creatures the World Forgot. Now, I think they've definitely mixed in a lot of their action-type films with their monster films, so it's a nice sort of sampling of Hammer. Of course, there's a little bit about the cast, the directors, and all the writers involved. The tech specs are as follows. 10 discs. Blu-ray, obviously, English subtitles provided. Running time, 2,065 minutes. These are region A. And the packaging is pretty nice. I mean, cover alone, I would buy this thing. Well, there you have it, folks. Hammer Film Ultimate Collection, $110. Do keep in mind that it is, you know, Mill Creek, and Mill Creek sort of has a reputation for not having the cleanest transfers. But, and if you have the box sets from Indicator, then I think you're probably good to skip out on this. I don't, so I probably will grab this just to you know, be a completist, and I love me some Hammer, so I'm probably going to grab it. And it is now available for pre-order on Amazon. Also, just a heads up, Warner Archive is releasing a couple of Tracy and Hepburn classics on Blu-ray. They are Without Love, new 2020 1080 master from a 4K scan of the best surviving archival elements here. It includes Vintage Crime Does Not Pay Short, Purity Squad, and a classic cartoon, Swing Shift Cinderella. So none of these special features on that are of the film itself, or for the film itself, I should say. Then also Pat and Mike from 1952, another 1080 master from a 4K scan of the best elements. I haven't seen either of these films, to be honest, but if you're a fan of Tracy and Hepburn, then I think you should pick these up. Special features on this include a theatrical trailer and an animated teaser trailer. That's interesting. Last but not least, Big Apple Collectibles is offering a pre-order of the No Time to Die Funko Pop collection. Now, of course, the film is not out yet. Those are the ladies. But the Funko Pops stop for no one. Here is Rami Malek as the bad guy. I forget his name at the moment. And here's the new Bond pose with his sweater and the gun and the tactical pants. I mean, I do love the look of them, but I haven't seen the movie. So I am hesitant to plunk down any money to buy any collectibles from the film, which is sounding like it's going to be quite divisive for the Bond community. I'm a big Bond fan, and what I'm hearing plot-wise coming out of this movie is making me a little nervous, so I don't know that I want to buy any Funko Pops just yet. However, it's $33 if you want to pre-order the complete set of 4. The one pop that I do want is the Roger Moore Moonraker Pop. This one is amazing. They're selling it for $9, which is an amazing deal for Pops, you know, regularly. But here, this is a pre-order of the Roger Moore in his, I would say, iconic Moonraker outfit with his little laser gun there and his little birthmark. This is 100% the probably first James Bond Pop that I'm going to get. I'm holding out hope that they're going to release a Timothy Dalton one pretty soon. But if you want any of these, head over to Big Apple Collectibles. Well, my friend, that'll do for today. I hope you enjoyed this movie hoarder news update. I will catch you on the next one. I hope this video has found you happy, healthy, and well. Please leave me a comment below and let me know if there's anything here that you're going to be picking up. I would love to know what you're going to be adding to your collection. That always makes me happy. It always makes these videos worthwhile. Okay, my friend, take care. I will see you next time.